15 years ago this weekend, the most devastating hurricane to ever hit the state crashed into the coast, leaving widespread devastation.
But Walt, it has taken a while, but our coast has really come back.
Oh, yeah, Mel, it has. It's come back a whole lot better than it was before, really. And it's come back in many cases because of the lessons that we learned from Katrina. Russell Barrett grabbed his home camera and started shooting when the water started rising in his Biloxi neighborhood. After a while, it seemed like it would never stop. But even with the flooding, he was one of the lucky ones. He still had a home to repair. Not everyone was so fortunate, and not everyone got out, even though the warning said there was another Camille-like storm on the way.
Unfortunately, that was the cause of several deaths because people say, I made it through Camille, I'm not leaving.
The water got up into the attic of this home on the west end of the coast at Pearlington, and the pulverizing storm surge demolished houses over 70 miles to the east at Pascagoula. And there were varying degrees of damage and flooding all the way in between through Waveland, Bay St. Louis, Pascagoula, Long Beach, Gulfport, Biloxi, Ocean Springs, and Goshen. And it's not like there was an easy way to get from place to place either. Highway 90 in many areas, you just had to pick the best lane to drive in, eastbound or westbound, didn't matter. And the bridges were gone. The Bay St. Louis Bridge and the bridge between Ocean Springs and Biloxi. But like a kicked fire ant mound, the coast started rebounding almost immediately.
And we had thousands of volunteers from all over the United States to come help us rebuild. And if it wasn't for them, I don't know where we'd be today.
They said at the time it would be 10 years before the coast would start to resemble itself again. Well, we're at 15 years now, and it more than resembles itself, it's reinventing itself. There's new construction still going on. And sadly, there's still empty lots, like a set of bad teeth between the new buildings.
Everything's going to come back.
The storm also brought out a trait in people, like a turtle sticking its head out of its shell. You don't see it all the time.
The humanity of it, you know, people helping people. People cared.
The scars from the storm heal over time, but people remember the kindness of strangers. And that's an indelible mark left by Katrina that hopefully will stay with the people of Mississippi forever. And I do appreciate Linda Avalosity's comments about Katrina. Linda's the director of the Ground Zero Hurricane Museum in Waveland, which unfortunately is closed right now due to COVID.